Well, howdy. Nearly Senior Citizen here. Greetings, boys, girls, and all of our non-binary friends. And maybe you see my kitty down here using the cat box. Yay. Anyway, though, welcome to a brand new day. It is also very loud outside, and it was very dark for a very long time. It is raining very, very hard. It started, it rained a couple days ago, maybe even the day before yesterday. And then yesterday it was raining on and off, and I went walkies with my umbrella, and it was, it was very wet. It's really raining. And so it was like almost 7 in the morning, Pacific Standard Time, when it got light outside. So yeah, I moved it over there. I have my SADS light set up and beaming into my face in the hopes that that'll work. I'm still having a lot of brain fog, so I'm not quite sure if that's it. Hopefully it's nothing horrific. Hopefully I'm not gonna die anytime soon. Let's hope. Anyway though, so yeah. Now one thing that I did want to talk about, because this is a thing that affects me, and it's just another thing that I'm interested in internet stuff and I watch YouTube stuff. There was a person talking about Dream's Minecraft video. Now, Dream, if you don't watch a lot of YouTube stuff, is that Dream Minecrafter does speed running, and a bit of a controversy about cheating, and then had a music video that everyone just tore into horrifically, and understandably so. But this video was talking about the issues, what was going on, was the video so bad, why it was bad, the disrespect when YouTubers go into something, and like Logan Paul with boxing, he bypassed all of the normal stuff you do as a boxer, brought a lot of attention and money, and now 2 years later is bored and wanting to retire and get out of it. It's no respect for it as a sport. He just brought spectacle and noise until he's gotten bored. And that's a problem with a lot of people that get interested as YouTubers. They get a little burned out on one thing, they want to do another thing. And so Dream does the music stuff, but it's kind of disrespecting the art because there's not a whole lot of attention put into it. And the song is apparently not that good, but one of the things that this particular person who made the video wanted to talk about was Dream's ADHD statement in it, in that he had stopped taking his ADHD meds. I also was quite interested in that, because just having ADHD with no other issues is apparently quite different from having ADHD with other issues. I was diagnosed with depression at 22, and I am depressed. If I don't take meds of some kind to deal with it, I gotta deal with it. It's just biochemical depression. I've also had severe ADHD my whole life, only been diagnosed this last year, and I'm taking meds for it. Also been discovering that, I don't know where in particular on the spectrum I am, but yeah, I am an autistic person. So that's another thing that affects how the ADHD meds would affect you. Apparently, if you only have ADHD and no other issues, and you take it while young, that is really horrific. I had heard a lot of people warning me, you'll feel like a zombie if you start taking Ritalin. If I only had ADHD, and maybe if I was younger, I don't know about that part, but only if I had ADHD, it might make me feel zombie-like. I don't know, because I have these other issues that go with it. So when I take Ritalin, I don't have any of these real issues, because this person who made the video only has that and put up a list of side effects. And I get asked by my med manager a whole bunch of things. And when I took a look at this list, that's pretty much going down the list to make sure I'm doing okay. I don't have problems with eating. I'm still trying to keep my weight down. That's my problem. Problems with sleeping? Well, last night I realized that I had forgotten to take my med at 5 o'clock in the evening like I usually do, and it was about 7. So I took my 10 milligrams of Ritalin. Was it? No. Yeah, it's 10. 20, 40, 60. I took 20 milligrams of Ritalin, which is just a few molecules away from being street meth, at 7 o'clock. At 10 o'clock, I was so tired, I had to go to bed. I was so sleepy. I don't have but maybe one of the side effects of about 15 or so that happen with this stuff. I think the one that I get a lot of headaches. I've been working a lot with my shoulders, trying to keep the stress out of my shoulders because I actually pull my shoulders up a lot when I'm taking my Ritalin. And talking to my med manager, a lot of people have troubles with tightening up the muscles of their jaws. So this one's mine. So I've been working on trying to keep my shoulders down, trying to keep the stress headache away. One of the side effects of Ritalin is you get headaches if you're hungry. And I'm hungry a lot, so I get headaches. So, yay. But there's just so much stuff. And apparently as well, if you only have ADHD and you take the meds, you can stop and the meds the effect will stay. Which actually I can halfway understand. Ritalin, the stuff I take, the generic methylphenidate hydrochloride, has a roughly 5-hour half-life. You know, in 5 hours, it's not even a half-life of 5 hours. It's out of your system in 5 hours. I can go an extra hour or so forgetting to take my meds and not feel any real loss of what the meds give me, even though there is technically no medicine still in my system. My system is still functioning as it should, even with nothing there. It's not going to last long. You know, it's going to be a while before everything falls apart, but it will fall apart, which is why the meds are important. So, but I just wanted to talk about that because I watched that video, and yeah, I can understand that. The whole ADHD stuff and side effect stuff, oh boy, I can understand why people would want to not take it with all of those horrific side effects. Because after all, the person who was telling the story in the video, they took the meds when they were younger, and they were horrific. The side effects made their high school life or middle school life, I can't remember which one it was now, but it made their life horrible. But at the same time, they are so glad they took it because it made it so they could get through it. So, yay. So, yeah, on that hand, maybe it's a good thing I wasn't medicated when I was younger. And at the same time, when I was in high school, I had a lot of college friends. One of my college friends knew that he was hyperactive, and he drank to slow himself down. Because if he did not drink, his ADHD, we didn't know back then all that well, I guess. Well, I mean, it was like the late 70s, early 80s, so he drank. Up until the year 2000, I was a heavy-duty alcoholic too. During those useful periods when I could focus and such while drinking, that helped with the ADHD symptoms in retrospect. But that window got smaller and moved faster as I continued in my alcoholism, so thumbs up on that. Now here's something that's really, really weird, and it's very annoying, and it's just a human thing, but it's driving me nuts. I have, and I'm going to show the bottle because this is just to prove that I have it. I bought a bottle of lotion. I'm not going to show the big old label and all that. Bought a bottle of lotion because I've been using a lot more lotion on my dry spots, which I've been using it on my legs for years and years and years. Now I'm moisturizing other spots so that I don't just turn into a big old cloud of dust. The other day, gone. Bottle just vanished. I have no idea where it is. It's not in my bedroom. It's not in here. I have cleaned up. I have moved things. I have looked for it. Nowhere. It's just gone. There is a thing called stochastic blindness, where you're expecting something to be in an area, so if it's not, even just 2 inches away, you don't see it. A lot of the times, I have that. And when I can't find something, I don't get mad. I just say, okay, in a couple hours, I'm going to forget about it, and then I'll see it. And a lot of the time, that's exactly what happens. In a couple hours, I go back to looking over there, and yeah, it's like, instead of being right here, it was right here. And I didn't see it right there, because I expected it here, and it was just boink. No, bottle's gone. And then I had what do you call them? A roll? A roll of masking tape. And I was using that tape all the time. And then yesterday, couldn't find it. I have searched. I have moved things. I have cleaned up. The tape is not here. So that's two things that have just vanished and are actually not here. And I have no idea what's gone on, and it's driving me crazy. So I just thought I'd mention that. Yay. A lot of minor things, but I do want to talk about this one. So if you are still watching at this point, like 12 minutes in, thank you so very much. It is greatly appreciated. I did have someone on Twitter ask me if I was going to be doing more game content. It is only because of my brain fog that I have not been doing such. Along with a huge bout of depression, my mood is very volatile. When I realized that the version of Blood I was playing, where I am in the game, it doesn't matter if I'm recording or not recording, I get 4 frames per second. The game at that point, the remastered game, is unplayable there. And I felt really, really depressed about that. And that combined with the brain fog, combined with just a whole bunch of stuff, I have been not feeling all that good and not having a ton of energy. So I'm going to be doing within the next day or so more gaming stuff, more videos on that. Excuse me. So no fear, definitely a thumbs up, but I just wanted to explain on that. Now, can I remember what I was going to talk about? Excuse me, my tummy is just really upset and I don't know why. Well, I might as well just say this one because there's just a few minutes, but I did want to talk about it anyway, and it's really, really minor. I've been playing the game Grim Dawn for years. It came out in like 2015 or something like that, and I can't remember when I bought it, but I've gotten all the DLC for it, and I usually play it on normal mode, and it's... By the time I reach level 50, I am like, my characters are basically unstoppable gods of death. I figure it as like my characters, the bad guys are sitting around, and then suddenly this insanely laughing woman bursts out of the forest with her creatures, and suddenly everyone around you is dying because nothing can stand up to me and the things that I've summoned, and it's just destruction, and within seconds there's nothing but corpses everywhere. I figure if you're a human being, your mind is not going to be like taking it all that well. But finally, I've been playing on Veteran. Oh my god. Only now, at like level 51, am I at the point where I feel comfortable going head to head against anything. I have spent 90% of my gameplay just running. I run up toward the bad guys. I make sure all of my summoned creatures and pets are active, and then I run. And I barely survive, just running, spamming my health potions, making sure my summoned creatures are up and fighting for me, and I run, and I run, and I run, and sometimes I still die. Only now, like level 51 or so, am I finally able to go head to head up against some of the minor characters, And usually I'll survive. Not always. It is a major difference. It's still good. It's still fun. Just hokey smokes. You go from being a death god to just, oh my god, heal, heal, heal. And it's good stuff all around. And I've opened up 24 hours worth of comments in my community tab, and I gotta go through and thank however many people left me comments in the past 24 hours. However many people do leave comments, it is greatly appreciated. If I mispronounce the username, no disrespect is intended. I am an American English speaker, and even though I count American Sign Language on the fingers of this hand with my depression, fibro, ADHD, and this bloody brain fog, I do my best. Whew, gotta breathe. We have Nico Felser. If that's German, then hopefully I'm close. If not, then I still hope I'm close. Yeah. And Big T, thumbs up. Cinema Surge, greatly appreciated. Nestor Ascanio, ASCANIO, thumbs up. We have Black Prior, greatly appreciated. There is Xander Quinn, thumbs up. Mycology, greatly appreciated. Scott 49 140, thumbs up. Gavin McNair, greatly appreciated. Patriot, thumbs up. And that is it. 10 people who left me comments in the past 24 hours on all of my videos. Thumbs up, and thank you very much. It is appreciated to no end. And my brain, with my hands in the air. I do not know what device you are watching this video on, therefore I do not know where the video description is, but inside of it I have links to all of my channels. If you could check that out, that would be cool. I also have links to my Twitter, Facebook, Patreon.com, and if you could become a Patreon.com patron like one of these beautiful and awesome people, that would be beautiful and awesome. These people keep me fed, they keep my pets fed, they keep a roof over my head. It is very appreciated. Thank you all so very, very much. If you'd like to help me out without actually sending money through the patronage, excuse me, without sending money through the patronage, in the video description I have links to my PayPal, so you could send money that way if you'd like. And if you'd like to help me out without sending money at all, I have links to my Amazon wish list link, where hopefully I've gotten through my executive dysfunction and updated it. That would be a good thing. Well, hokey smokes. I have a lot of recording to do today, so I don't think I'm going to be able to get a game video done, but I'm going to try. I want to get back into doing stuff. I'm still playing games. I've just been brain fogged out. I don't like it. But we do what we can. And of course, please seek creativity, seek positivity, and seek balance in all things. It is good. With the Covfefe bug raging around the world, please, it is just a virus. It is not political. It is not a hoax. Try not to go around large groups of people. If you do, maintain your social distancing, wear a mask, wash your hands frequently, try not to touch your face, get vaxxed if you can, get a booster when it's available, get a flu shot too. It's a good idea. So, until we meet again, you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, and quite frankly, I think that's a very good thing indeed.